What's going on, nerds? My name is Jesse, and we're back here for another reaction video. Today we're doing some more stand-up. We just hit 250 subscribers. Really appreciate it. That's like 50 subscribers in like 6 days, so you guys are killing it. So I'm going to start putting out some more content. I know that I've just been a little busy. It's been like 4 or 5 days since our last upload, so I'm going to try to make that a little bit better and try to get more videos out for you guys. Today we're doing Patrice O'Neal. Know him from The Office, and I've known that he's a stand-up, but I don't think I've seen any of his stand-up, and this is a Patrice O'Neal funniest stand-up jokes. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Patrice O'Neal. Alright, I saw this recommended a couple of times, so let's do it. It's 15 minutes long, so a little longer than we're used to doing it, and I will pause it and give you my thoughts as we go.
We don't want to hurt you. If you give a lie detector test to a man and a woman and ask them the same questions, man, we would pass them both up to a point where it's like, hey, ask a woman, you love your man, you love your family, you love your home, you love what you built. Yep. All right. You see Brad Pitt or Denzel Washington or whatever standing there, would you risk everything you built with your man just to sleep with him? And women, look, they'll go, nah, I wouldn't. And they'll pass the test. They'll be like, you know, they look good, but I wouldn't. Ask guys the same thing, you know, boom, love your woman, the kids, the house. Yeah. You see that girl passed out behind the dumpster? Would you risk everything for a passed out woman behind a dumpster?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't want to, but look at her with garbage on. She looks so cute with garbage on.
Sorry, I think it's a little too loud. That's funny, though.
We're like, I'm trying to, like, make it so women just, like, understand a little bit of, like, just to sympathize. It's like we're like sport fishermen. This is what I'm saying.
Sport fishermen?
Men like to fish. And sport fishing is different from catching fish for food. You just get it, you catch it, and you know, you show your friends.
This is actually a really clever metaphor. Basically, like when you fish for food, you catch the fish, you fucking skin the fish and you eat it because you're hungry. But when you're sport fishing, you catch it, you show your friends. Like, it's just like if you get a new girl, you're like, oh yeah, check this girl out, guys. She's hot as fuck, or whatever. And then you throw her back. I think that's where he's going with this.
Because you want them to know that you can catch fish.
Yep. You want them to know.
You take a couple of pictures so you can show people the fish that you have the ability to catch.
Right.
And then you release it back into the water. But a lot of women in here, you have boyfriends or husbands. You a fish that jump back on the boat.
That's facts, yeah.
And just was like flapping, looking at me like, hi, I was wondering if you're going to be fishing here again next week. Like,
Right. No, we will not be fishing here next week.
Yeah, for other fish. Get off my boat. Is that how you treat all the fish? You'd be like, oh, God damn. Nope, I'm sorry, sweetie. You're the last fish I ever wanted to be with. Now you stuck. Stuck with the last fish who was loving you and fighting hard to be on your boat. Then she got comfortable, and now instead of doing this, she's like, so we've been together for like a year now. Why do you still have a boat? You'd be like...
All right, I really like this. This is super clever. So when metaphors go on for a long time, sometimes they can drag in the middle. I think I talked about this in another video, but this is like one that's kind of going on for a while. I thought it would have been done after the married fish end up on the boat like this. But I really like when shit goes on like this and it comes back around.
You say I can't catch fish no more? Why do you need to catch a fish? Because if I lose my ability to catch fish,
can't eat, right?
Then you're not gonna find me sexy no more. So you gotta smell fish on me so that you know I can catch fish so you can act right.
You gotta know that there's a couple hoes coming around. Okay, yeah, I'm interested. This makes me wonder why he didn't have a bigger role in The Office. I mean, he's really a small bit role, only in a couple
That's like
episodes.
guys, you meet your girl, she was a hoe. Like had whole, like she big old booty and this and that.
Yeah.
You gotta let her do that. Don't start trying to frump her up and get her fat and get her foul, because that's why you like her. I don't want no woman that no other guy's trying to. I don't want a woman that I can send to the store at 2 in the morning because nobody's gonna try to rape her. Like I go get some bread at 3 in the morning. Hey, cut through the alley, bitch,
because nobody's worried about you. That's for sure. That's funny.
Because I talk to the junkies. They don't want it. They don't like it. It's hard to be honest, man. Honesty's not the greatest thing to be. It's not. It's just no one wants to hear. Yeah. Especially your woman, you know, she don't want to hear that. Because men, it's hard for us to love you and like you at the same time. Right. It's just, it is what it is. Yeah. Once a man loves you, he no longer likes you usually. So I'm going to give you some advice, ladies, on how to keep your man liking you once he loves you, if that's possible. This is what I think. Men want to be alone, but we don't want to be by ourselves.
Okay, this is just like the most facts of all time. So I have a fiance, a very beautiful fiance, and this is kind of like my room. Like I game in this room and shit, and like this is where I hang out, and she'll hang out in the living room and stuff. And that's how it is, you know. It's like when I want to go out there, I go out there, hang out, watch a movie or something, have a great time. But sometimes you want to have a little alone time, you know.
Does that make sense at all?
Yeah.
Meaning, really. Look at this guy looking at his wife like, not you, sweetie, but sort of you, kinda. We want you somewhere, like
around the corner or something.
In the dwelling, just not here, like right. Just like around the corner, in the vents. You can sit in the vents. I don't care.
Yeah, hang out in the vents.
If you want to watch me, but
don't let me know you're there.
On the roof, anywhere, but just not in front of me. Trying to be my friend. What you doing? What you doing? Watching baseball? Why you watching baseball by yourself?
I like
How come you didn't get me up? You snuck out of bed. Why'd you didn't get me up? I want to watch baseball with you. What you doing? Why you down there?
I coach high school baseball.
Move over. Move your leg off that ottoman where it's comfortable so I can sit next to you and wrap my leg around your leg.
So you're uncomfortable.
Some weird, I love you, hot vine. Move over. Give me your arm. Give me your arm. Give it to me. Let me give it.
It's the most uncomfortable thing.
Give me a kiss. Mean it. Mean the kiss. You love me? Say it. Say it. Mean it. What you doing? What you eating, a hamburger?
So this is a different special than the one we watched because it's like clips, like highlights from his career, right? It's a rest in peace, like tribute deal. Oh, link in the description for the original video. Go support the guy who made this and support Patrice O'Neal. Now, in the previous one, it was another deal with the sports fish, like dragging out a joke for a long time. This is the same thing here. Like probably 30 seconds ago, I'm kind of done with this bit, but I'm assuming he's gonna bring it back up to a funny point again, keeping the same bit, the girl bit, right?
Shouldn't be eating a hamburger at 11. It's too early to eat a hamburger. Let me go make you a better sandwich, a turkey sandwich on 47 grain bread with no mayonnaise and bean sprouts.
Right.
Tastes like rat turds and twigs. Ain't that better? Ain't that better? A dry sandwich you don't want? Ain't that better?
Yeah, delicious.
Why is the TV so loud? Well, turn it down. Ain't that better? Can't hear the TV? Got a dry sandwich you don't want? Ain't that better? Why is it so cold in here? Why is the ceiling fan and the air conditioner? Turn it on. Ain't that better? Sweating, wrapped up into a hot.
I hate that. My fiance loves being like warmer than I do. I want to be cold, you know. So I want the AC on all the time, but no, that's not how we do it.
Can't hear the TV. Got a dry sandwich. Ain't that better? Why is it so dark in here? Let some sunlight in. Ain't that better? Can't see the TV.
Going on forever. I kind of like it.
Like I can't type.
That's like his style so far that we've seen.
But I didn't realize how important typing was till right now.
Okay. Right now at this moment.
I fucked off all my good typing years calling people gay who was going to typing class. It was just like...
What? Why?
Me and 6 other dudes. Like, what you doing? You want to be a secretary? What the kind of pussy? Man, come on, man. Let's go steal bread. We used to go steal bread and lunch meat from the supermarket and make sandwiches and sell them during typing class.
There you go. That's the way to do it, yeah.
And now I can't type.
It's a lesson for all the kids.
If you can't type and you try to be in a world with people who can, you feel irrelevant. You stop, you know? You say hello to some woman on the internet, hi, and she come back with the 7-page memo, like, hello, whap! You're like, really? For real? All those words?
Whap.
You saw me type, hello.
Right. Hit him with
And
the
I
page.
yelled it evidently. In big letters, it was
Yeah,
saying hello.
full caps,
Really?
yeah.
Seriously? You think I said hello? Hi, bitch! Hi! Is that what you think I did for real? Yeah? Really? You just send smiley faces. That's all I do. I know smiley emoticons. I love those.
Emojis, bro.
Like, I can't
Before
spell.
they were emojis.
If I had to
of
spell
emojis.
restaurant, to this day, right? To save my mama's life. Like, if
It ain't easy.
like if somebody held my mama hostage and had a gun to her head, right? It says, nigga, spell restaurant. You know, like, shoot your mother in the head. I'd be like, I would look at my mother like, I love you.
It's over.
You'd be like, look at me, mom.
Okay,
She's crying. Understand that I love you with all my heart.
Right.
Stop stalling, nigga! Okay, all right.
I like that. So far we're in the 3rd special, or maybe a clip from the beginning special. It kind of looks like a similar outfit. And here's it is, same deal, a little longer bits. Like, it's not so long that it's not so much that the bit is longer, it's that the small section of the bit, like the punchline is long, right? Like a lot of times, like set up, punch, move on, set up, punchline. Whereas this is kind of like set up, punchline, and the punchline's like this, and it keeps going for a while. And he does it again here, but he has like a little pause, like right here he pauses, and you think it might be over. Right here he pauses for a second. You think it's done.
Stop stalling,
Go
nigga!
back in
Okay,
it, you know?
all right.
Man, it's funny.
All right!
I like that. I like that a lot. All right, R-E-S.
All right. R-E-S-T.
R.
Oh, my God. Here's where it gets...
Here's where it goes downhill, boys.
It's a
Restaurant.
Restaurant.
God, that's funny.
I never thought Mike Tyson... And the reason I saying this because motherfucker now he's fighting like farmers. They got Mike fighting anybody.
The other thing is, since this is a compilation, I don't know exactly what years these are. I know that he was more relevant in the early 2000s, late 90s, so I assume that we kind of started around the late 90s, and we're probably in the early 2000s.
Just to say, Mike, we want to see you
pretty young,
knock
man.
a motherfucker out again.
Right.
He was so special as a knockout artist. We hated to see him when he got on the rape beef that I never believed, especially based on the last interview we had with Greta Van Suskin. And she goes, what do you have to say to your victims, Mike? He goes, well, I wish I hadn't really raped the bitch.
Whoa.
Well, I wish I hadn't really raped the bitch. And her mama. I wish I hadn't really raped the bitch. And her mama. And I'm like, whoa, that is an innocent man. That's the, I'm telling you.
That's how you
only
know
an
right
innocent
there, I
man
guess.
could be that angry and say some shit that fucked up. Like, I wish I had raped this. I'd have been in jail for something instead of raping a bitch, and I really didn't. So that's Mike's way of, like, figuring it all out. And her testimony years ago, which cut me off, even without the interview, but interview solidified it.
Okay.
Her testimony, he forced oral sex on me. And I said, damn, he made you suck his dick? That's terrible. He ate a pussy. That's when it was like, case dismissed. Because what rapist tries to make you feel wonderful? I've been
Right.
eating
Why
pussy
would
a
you
long
go
time.
downtown if you didn't have to? Right. Understandable.
And I never eat it rapey. How the fuck do you do? Shut up, bitch, shut up! Shut up, I'll eat your pussy. Shut up, why I peel away the outer lips and slide the hood back to expose your clitoris for maximum stimulation.
Right.
Shut the fuck up. You can't even make a mean face while you eat pussy. You can't. You be like, shut up.
That's funny. Case closed. Yeah. I don't know the details of this case, actually.
You better not be enjoying this shit.
Right.
Has any woman in here been getting a pussy eaten and been going, help! Police! Help! He's eating my pussy! Somebody do something! Shut up! Nobody hear your cries! I was on a train, and the train stopped. It was
So this
during,
looks
like, rush
older.
hour. And no one knew why the train stopped till the conductor said, folks, there may be a half-hour delay in service. A woman just was struck and killed by the train, and everybody went,
Right. Primal instincts, those are.
and I'm sitting there, why don't you just be honest and do what you want to do and go, oh my God, this dead bitch is holding up my dinner!
Right. Be honest with yourself.
God damn, how long does it take to move a face off the tracks? A half hour?
Oh, Jesus.
Don't go too far ahead of me. You ever try to watch the Special Olympics and try not to be uncomfortable
Don't go
because
too far ahead
it's
of
the right thing to do? And you're sitting there trying to watch and just...
Trying to make yourself feel like a good person.
And you're not an asshole, but the 10-meter stumble, it's impossible to watch. You try
Right.
to, you do, because you're a good person. On your marks, it said go. Oh my God, they fell. And he didn't fall, but what's this guy doing? One day he didn't fall, but he didn't run because the starter's pistol
Scared him.
to death, so he's just standing there at the... So you gotta shoot at his feet to make him move or shove him.
Right.
Now you gotta...
So, I mean, this is old, right? Very old. This is like, for sure, the 90s at least. Maybe even older than that. Disabled jokes were a lot more acceptable now, or then, before, compared to now. So it's like, to me, I mean, I'm done with the making fun of the disabled people at this point in time, because it's not funny anymore. I mean, it used to be very funny, like the whole Carlos Mencia thing. He was like the big like disabled guy. He like buried that shit into the ground to where it was no longer funny. So even though this is, I'm not trying to make it seem like he's a bad person for making this bit or anything, because it was madly acceptable at that time. But it's just not that funny to me.
Watch out, because the
Personally.
javelin guy is running all around with a pointy stick. And he ain't gonna stay straight ahead. You know he's gonna run all over the place. He's happy. And he can stab you right in your chest with that stick and
Right.
hit you. And if he hits you in your chest, you can't even go, ouch, you asshole, you stabbed me with a stick.
Right.
You gotta go, oh no, everybody.
Right.
I'm fine. No, it's just a small hole in my chest. It's all right. Here, sweetie, try again. No, don't worry about me. Thank you.
Right.
Yay. All right, 8 inches. You stabbed yourself in the foot. You know what? This is uncomfortable.
All right. Patrice O'Neal for you guys, folks. Link in the description below. I think I said that already, hopefully. All right, so thoughts. I think there is something to his cadence and the way he drags out the punchline. I think that's a really funny and iconic style. Like, he definitely has his own style of telling jokes. I think he is a very funny guy. His delivery is super fucking good and on point, but I really like the way he drags out those punchlines for a long time. So if you like these videos, please let me know. I am taking requests if you want to hit me up on Twitter or leave me a comment. Just so you know, if you put a YouTube link in the comments, it will not show up to me. So just put it to me on Twitter if you want, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Later.
Yeah, they used to laugh at me, but who the fuck is laughing now? From the trenches, I return again.